Hello.
Hello.
Oh my gosh, we're live.
It's really big because YouTube is slightly behind, so I always find this a bit like
Yeah, I know.
disconcerting when it first starts, and you're like, I can't see anything.
Gosh, well, it's
Can
been.
you just let us know? Is it? Can you hear?
Can
us?
you hear
Is
us?
it,
Just let us
is
know
it
in the chat that
working?
you can hear us. We're
And
all
it's working.
We're all
Because
good.
I was
We're
a little
working.
bit like, is it working, or are you just hearing? Are you just seeing us talk and nothing? Is it like one of those really old school movies?
All good. Fantastic.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Lizzie.
So yeah, it's been a couple of months since we've done a live.
It has. We've been very busy. To be fair, well. Yeah, no, we have been very busy.
We have been very busy, haven't we? So, but there's
sadly,
just been
work got in the way a bit.
Yeah, but it always does, doesn't it? And then it's kind of, it's just, life. It's just life, isn't it? So we haven't cruised for a little while as well, but we have been putting out plenty of content and just sort of planning a few things. And there's a lot of exciting things happening.
And we have some very exciting cruises about to come up this time next week. In fact,
yes, I'm like, oh my gosh, I am so ready for a cruise. I need to get away. I was going to say I need to get away from this weather, but it's cruising in the in Europe, so I don't know. We're probably going to.
Yeah, but then we're only back for like 2 weeks, and then we're away again. So, yeah, do you want to share where are we off to?
Okay, so let's talk about our next cruises. So we're doing a little cheeky cruise on Cunard next week.
Is Cunard ever cheeky?
Well, it can be cheeky, I think, but we're doing a cheeky cruise, and I think it's 4 nighter, isn't it? We're off to the wonderful Christmas markets of
Bruges. Well, we're going to Zeebrugge, but
Zeebrugge.
And then we've got also Cherbourg. Let us know below, because a lot of people seem to chuckle when we say Cherbourg, so we're a little bit worried. Is Cherbourg a really bad port to go to? Is it worse than Le Havre? Because we're always a bit like, which one's worse? But we also randomly have a sea day in between, which I still haven't worked out how you have a sea day between
Zeebrugge,
Bruges and Cherbourg. But I'm assuming we're going to do donuts somewhere or something, or go very far one way and come back.
Try and chase the nicer weather, but I don't know if there's going to be any nice weather at this time of year.
Not this time of year.
So so that's our first one, and there's a couple of people that we're going on there with. So it'll be Gavin and Luke, Cruise Monkeys, Lindsay and Mark, who may pop up.
Sweet Natures might pop up in a few minutes, maybe. We don't know.
Might be.
Maybe they're waiting in the wings. And also Emma from...
Emma Watts, yes. Cruise Addicted.
Cruise Addicted, thank you.
And Kathy, yep.
And Kathy. Is Kathy coming? Or is it just Emma? I don't know. They've got a few people going on that cruise as well, so there's quite a lot of us that are going to be on there, which should be quite cool. This is in return for last Christmas. You might remember we went on AIDA, and they promised us that it was going to be a wonderful Christmas time. And it was a lovely cruise, but it wasn't very Christmassy. No. So I insisted we needed a very Christmassy cruise. So we did ask a few people, and they said Cunard do Christmas.
But we did
proper Christmas.
We did go on Ambassador. We were kindly invited by Ambassador, and that's what you may have seen our videos that are coming out recently. They're
kind of weird coming out from a year ago. Yeah. Like, I edited them all a year ago. Now I'm going back through going, I'm just going to tweak that. I'm not so happy with that bit. But
the reason we had to do it was because no one wanted to watch Christmas stuff in January. They're probably over it.
Well, I don't know. Maybe they did. We didn't.
No, we didn't either. Yeah. So before we move on, I think we might just give it.
So just see Kevin's comment there. Hi, Kevin. It says drifting in the cruise ship. Yes.
That's true. So, guys, just want to say a quick hello to a few people. So I can see that we have with us. We have got Kevin. So Kevin, hello.
we also have Travel with Lizzie Lou. Lizzie Lou, we love Lizzie.
Libby, thank you.
Yeah. We also have Christopher Graham in there.
Hi,
Tony
Chris.
G. Hi, Tony G. Martin. Travel. That's.
Yes, Martin.
Martin, thank you. Also, one thing. Oh, and Life in the Parks. Hello.
Yes. Hi.
There might be a little bit with them in a bit, and we'll mention that in a bit. So we're just going to, because we forgot, and I'm desperate I'm parched. Yeah. So you may or may not have known, it was very recently our 15-year wedding anniversary. Yes, we are that old. Which is Crystal in the UK. So I don't know if it's going to really work, but.
That's glass. It's MSC.
He's got glass. I've got the crystal. So we bought ourselves some crystal. You might recognize these some things like Downton Abbey. I went all posh. But I am having a Screwball whiskey.
And I'm having a peach Bellini. But I don't have the peach pulp. So it's just like schnapps and champagne. So ching ching.
Very alcoholic. But so cheers.
Thanks, guys, for joining us. We've also got
anyone that is wondering, just for a second, Screwball whiskey is a peanut butter whiskey.
Yeah.
Which sounds atrocious, but actually basically is like if you like your whiskey and if you like Snickers bar, it's like an amalgamation of the two. It's absolutely stunning. I'm really in love with it.
Sorry, just a few more shout outs just to say hello to so Jackie, I saw you were in here. Richard and Deborah, hello and welcome. So yeah, we've got
Alfie, and he said Alan. That was really weird.
Hello,
Alfie,
and it's Alfie. It's Alfie.
Alfie, are you actually on land at the moment, or are you away again? You seem to be a man in motion. So.
I know Lizzie can probably tell us because I think he does most of his talking through Lizzie. So yeah. That was one of our cruises that we're doing, and the other upcoming cruise we've got.
Yes. So we're going off just before Christmas. Hopefully, fingers crossed for us that we don't end up stuck in one of these Christmas delays. But we're flying out to New York. We have a few days in New York, and we probably will do some pre-cruising stuff on there because that'll be fun. And Josh has always wanted to go to New York. So
yeah,
I say always. He's only nearly 12, so
yeah,
but always apparently. And then we're sailing out of New York, and we're sailing down to the Bahamas on Odyssey of the Seas.
Yep.
And we will have Christmas Day
on
Coco Cay. Apparently, according to Royal Caribbean, and this still makes me slightly want to vomit. A perfect Christmas day.
Yeah. A perfect Christmas day on Coco Cay.
But will it be? You'll have to find out. I will vlog that one, so you'll have to find out. Was it a perfect Christmas
day? You'll have to find out.
But we're getting up to all sorts of mischief on board that ship. So and we've done again a fully obstructed balcony on this one. So we'll see. Are we fully obstructed this time, or have we managed to score another like Britannia?
Yeah, I don't know, because Britannia was good. So we recently, if you would have known, and some of you were on this cruise as well. So we were recently on Britannia. We had paid probably about 600 quid.
No, it was £300.
Was it 300? 300 less.
This one is £600.
Oh, sorry. It was £300 less, and you didn't really get much of it.
Class is a fully obstructed balcony. There is a video on our channel for that, and as you will probably be able to see, perhaps I certainly wouldn't have classed that as fully obstructed. Certainly, maybe, and you could call it partial. I don't know, but not fully.
Yeah.
So that was interesting. But yeah, so we'll come back to that in a bit. And obviously, if you've got any questions, do just type question at the start, and we will.
We'll
see it then. Hopefully, answer it. We'll come to questions a bit later. But we're just going to introduce our. Obviously, we introduced and were on very nice, kindly invited to their live a few weeks ago to launch this. But we have launched our first group cruise.
Yes, that's
in 2026, which is really exciting. We've got some really exciting couple of years.
Don't tell them yet about what the group cruise is about. You may have seen it, so it's not going to be a real surprise to a lot of people. But we can.
But so we have coming this evening joining us. We have the wonderful Sweet Natured. So we're just going to hopefully, fingers crossed. Who knows?
Fingers crossed.
We're going to try and play a short video about the group cruise, telling you a little bit about it, and then we'll bring on hopefully as well
Lindsay Mark from Sweet Natured
to say hello and to share a little bit and talk. And we've got an exciting giveaway, so make sure you're tuned in.
Hi guys, we've got some amazing news. That's right, we're doing a joint group cruise. Join Tristan and I from Cruise Buoys along with Lindsay and Mark from Sweet Natured as we embark on June 14, 2026 for a 7-night cruise aboard Virgin Voyages Valiant Lady. The cruise starts in Barcelona and heads to Valencia, Palma de Mallorca, Cannes, and even has an overnight in Ibiza. Be dazzled by the entertainment and parties, including the infamous Scarlet Night, where you can show off your Scarlet, and if you are brave, a fully clothed dip in the pool. To gain your limited spot, head over to www.cruiseboys.com, scroll down, click on the icon for the group cruise and find out all the information there. These places are going fast, and we'll see you on board.
So that's obviously really exciting. Now I'm going to try and bring them in.
Try.
May work, it might not work. Who knows?
Let's see.
And then if I do that,
hey guys, how are you?
Good. How are you? Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Really good. Yeah.
Do you have exciting cocktails this evening? I can see you drinking something. It looks very nice.
No, we just went gin and tonic this evening.
Yeah.
That's okay though.
There's nothing wrong with the gin and tonic. Once I've done with my whiskey, that's my gin and tonic there.
Nice.
My beautiful mermaid gin glass.
Love it. I was just thinking, what will we be drinking this time next week?
Probably gin and tonic.
Gin and tonic. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
that's a Cunard staple, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Exciting. So you both are coming on the cruise next week. So yeah, I mean, I know that you said you want to get a cheeky cruise in there before Christmas. So
yes.
Can I just put this in, because this is really makes me laugh every time. Do we maybe slightly influence you on that?
You might have.
You might have done.
we
were looking at.
For those who are wondering, we basically are having a chat to Mark and Lindsay about a few things, and we mentioned that we were going on this cruise, and I think you were looking for a cheeky cruise for Christmas.
Yeah.
We were like, oh, you should come with us. And
we were like,
later,
okay.
announced,
come on with us.
It didn't take a lot of persuading for you, did it?
It didn't take a lot of persuading. And I was like, I can't be as broken on Cunard as we were on Virgin.
Well, I don't know. No, we won't. We've got Christmas markets to attend.
The Christmas markets in their own right can be quite alcoholic, so you could.
Yeah, that's true.
That could break us. Who knows?
Oh no!
No, we had to be slightly more sensible. We have Josh with us this time, so we have to be slightly more.
Yes.
We have to be grown-up parents this time.
Yes. Yeah, I think it's going to be really interesting because this will be Josh's first Cunard cruise, and so.
You have been winding him up.
I have been winding him up, and I've been saying, you know what they do in Kids Club there? They'll be making sure that you become, do butler service and silver service and how to serve afternoon tea.
So I found a pair of white gloves the other day from when I used to work in the hotels, and I started packing them in the bags. Pretending to pack them. I'm away for work, but we were like, these are for you because you're going to have to be able to use the white gloves. And he was like, you're not joking, are you? No. And we were like, no. So I think when he sees you guys, you're going to have to say, are you ready to learn how to be a butler? Because he'll absolutely know that.
Yeah.
And also, you can spin me around the dance floor.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Josh is very good.
How good would it be if they actually did teach butler skills and silver service at the kids' camp? That'd be like properly Cunard.
Oh, more properly Cunard would be the kids would want to be waiting on hand and they're like little mini
no,
kids.
that's just Josh.
Oh, that's just Josh.
But anyway, we're not technically here to talk about that. We're here to talk about our group cruise. So June 2026.
Yeah.
14th of June, if I'm
14th of June, yeah.
I'm sure that's
yes.
So it's a Spanish, what's it called? It's like Spanish and French.
Spanish Daydreams or something, is it? I think officially.
Serenity, I don't know, but it's we've got some limited cabins. So if you are interested or you want to book, just go through to our website. I'm sure that you guys have got a link on your website as well. And you can click in there, just fill in a form. And
thank you, Lynn. Lizzie has just put it in the chat as well.
Thank you so much, Lizzie. So yeah, there's the link.
Just put the link from our one. So yeah, we actually have an announcement around that tonight, don't we?
We do. So, and this includes people who've already booked on the cruise.
But basically, up until February next year, we're going to be running a giveaway.
Yes.
Anyone that books from now or has booked as well from now until the end of February.
Yep.
We will put you into a prize draw.
Yeah.
And we have 2 top prizes, if you will, which are you can choose to either have a splash of romance added to your cruise. Free. Well, I say free. You won't pay it. We are paying.
We will. It's fine.
This isn't. I would say this is nothing that Virgin have given us. We are giving this away.
Yep.
This is coming from our own pockets. But you'll be entered in. You can choose Splash of Romance, as I said, or if you don't want the Splash of Romance because maybe you're traveling with 2 friends and that might be a little bit weird. Or solo. You can also go for the equivalent in bar tab.
Yeah.
Splash of Romance, and I have to go and get this because I will every time. Includes, just for those that aren't aware, includes things like priority boarding. You get daily cold pressed juices included.
No.
You get 2 3-hour thermal spa passes.
Mm-hmm.
You get a shake for champagne, which we'll explain in a minute. Yeah, you're shaking your champagne very nicely there. You also get exclusive sail away hour, and you also get things like nibbles in your cabin on like the first day and like on Scarlet Night and various other nights as well. And there's a whole host of other things that you get as well.
Yeah.
So it's a really, really nice touch and a way of getting some nice benefits and things. Or you can have the bar tab if you prefer.
Yeah.
And then we also have 2. I'm not going to call them runner-up prizes because they're equally as exciting.
I think they are.
The other prizes. We have a bag of Cruise Buoys merchandise goodies, which we will come onto our merchandise in a little bit and explain. So you'll get the options and things, and there's more options, and you can choose stuff, and we'll go through that with you all. With that person, the winner for that one. And also Lindsay Mark.
They're getting a special goodie bag from us as well.
A special sweet-natured goodie bag.
Yes. Which will have some nice things in it, including, I'm just eyeballing the little Christmas decoration that somebody had won has not claimed. Let's put that in there as well.
Well, no, because they've got time. We can't be giving away somebody else's prize. Things are not that bad that we can't stump up for some new merch.
No, I mean, they haven't claimed it. If you haven't claimed it by the time
No, but I also promised on the last live stream, on our next live stream, we'd put it in for a redraw again.
Talk about it.
You were on the live stream with me. Yeah. You were sat there.
Well, I'm currently eyeing up a good video behind you, so can we put that in your bag? And then I'll enter. I'll book it.
There'll be some goodies.
Just to clarify, the Don Julio is not part of the package.
No. The Splash of Romance one's a fantastic prize. We did that for your birthday on Resilient, didn't we? And it was so good.
And it got priority boarding. And you got priority boarding in Portsmouth when you were Splash of Romance.
Yeah, you did.
When it was
chaos.
Yes.
We're in Barcelona and it's 7 nights.
Yeah.
It's all going to be good.
It's going to be amazing.
I'm really looking forward to doing a sunny Virgin cruise again, because the only really sunny one we did was out of Athens, and being up on that sort of top deck for the sail away party and being warm when you jump in the pool on Scarlet night is a big improvement over sort of what we just did. It doesn't stop us getting in there, but it's nice.
No, it was a bit chilly.
You were a little bit cold.
It was a bit chilly.
You know that meme of the kid that's really freezing cold? It's like, are you cold? No. That was kind of you and like Lindsay.
Yes.
It was like, are you cold? No.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, we're definitely looking forward to doing a warmer. We've not done a warm one yet.
No, not yet.
So that'd be really nice, I think. And also, we would also say there are a lot of other things that we'll be doing as a group cruise, which we'll be announcing as we get closer to the date. Things to do with our own sail away parties, with drinks included and stuff, and all sorts of other shenanigans, I'm sure, and like things to get up to that we'll share nearer the time with people that book on. So if you want to, make sure you're booked on, because you've got the competition now to get in the giveaway, and then you've also got the future excitement of what we're going to go, which we may not share with everyone else. You might just be the ones in the know until it's been and gone. In which case, then
Also for our Patreons, I think we're going to put on like a lunch for our Patrons. I know a bottomless brunch for our Patrons.
And if our Patrons that book on to us, in the bottomless brunch.
So that'll be nice as well. So so much stuff going on. And even though you would have seen some of our Virgin Voyages cruises and they looked really, really crazy in that, you don't have to. It's not a cruise where it's just going crazy all the time. So you can take it as much or as little as you want. So don't be afraid. Virgin is a really good cruise line.
That's the nice thing with this group cruise, because it's a 7-day cruise. It's a lot more chilled. We've got an overnight in Ibiza, which will be really cool because we can go out and explore Ibiza at night, which is always fun. You could do that or just go and watch the sunset, was what I was thinking, was watching the sunset in Ibiza, which is famous, isn't it? So I think there'll be a lot more time to just relax as well and things, which I think is these 4-day and short day cruises on any cruise line are so crazy and packed in that actually spending a bit more time
will be
relaxing, will be nice.
Nice, actually.
And you get to spend more time with us and talk to us and share stuff, so that'd be fun.
So as I said, we have limited it to a certain number of people. So if you are looking at it, just go along, and even if you want to inquire or book, then get in there, because as I said, we want to make it as small and intimate as possible so that we can really get to spend time with you as well. So so as I just mentioned earlier, so our giveaway, if you just missed it at the start, please rewind and check it all out. But there is basically, if you book from now until the end of February, or if you have already booked as well, don't worry, we're not forgetting you. And it is booking.
we are getting quite a lot of inquiries and booking people through. So if you want to get one of those limited spots, make sure you do get in. But you'll be entered into a prize draw.
Yep.
First two prizes are either a splash of romance or the equivalent in bar type.
Bar type, yep.
And then we also have two other prizes. One is a goodie bag of Cruise Boys merch, and we'll come on to talking about that in a few minutes because that's another exciting thing to talk about today.
Yeah.
And also a Sweet Natured goodie bag too.
Yes, exactly.
So make sure you're sending that inquiry form in, Lizzie.
Yep.
So, very kindly put the link in there a couple of times for people, so that if you are looking for it, just check in the chat as well for the thing, and we'll also be posting up on Instagram, etc. about this as well coming up. So there'll be lots of opportunity. Yeah. Make sure, and if you are thinking it's Christmas, I need to focus on Christmas before, don't worry, it is going through to February, so there'll be plenty of time for you to get that booking in. But get that inquiry in. Let's get that.
Let's get the inquiries going.
So
we don't want you to miss out. We love spending time with people, and it's just it's one of the big things about being in this community as well, is actually spending time with people and sharing that passion together.
So before we let you go, Lindsay, Mark, because I'm sure you've got more exciting things to do on a Sunday evening than sit and talk to us.
Well,
they said they've got a river going past the front of the house at the moment.
Yeah, well,
literally. So it's do you want to just, you can give it obviously plug for your channel and things, anything you want to share, and then we'll let you go.
Just a quickie, so that when people do get in touch, they know it'll be Stuart and Karen from Martin Travel who will be getting back to them. So if you wonder who this is, that's the travel agents we've been working with for a couple of years. Absolutely fantastic. You don't have to worry that it's us who are trying to book these. You've got professionals who are actually doing it, who do that for a living.
And they are very much professionals. And it's important, you just jogged my memory as well, that you do need to book via Stuart and Karen and the links. If you book with direct or on your own or anything else, or with another TA, you're not going to be part of the group cruise, and there's no way for us to bring you into I'm going to say the circle, is what it's called, which is what they call it for a group cruise on Virgin. It's a circle.
The reason why is because a lot of the events are being organized around our group cruise. So if you're not included, then if you go through, say, Virgin or someone else directly, then we can't include you, and we would love for you to
not in all that. We'll of course say hello, and if you do book, or we've booked out at some point, before long, and you want to desperately come, of course you can book. You can still book through Karen and Stuart as well. But if you have booked already as well, don't worry. You can let us know nearer the time. We'll of course say hello to you and things, but there will be certain events that will be strictly for the group cruise only.
One thing I just wanted to ask before you go, here's a question for you both. If there was a job on any cruise ship that you would want to do, what would it be? So Lynn's.
Oh my goodness me.
That's an awful.
Would you like to be the one who chased the
news? Out there.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna say bingo person.
Oh, the bingo person.
The bingo person.
Would you be one of those?
The woman on QM2 that did the bingo.
Oh, she's so good.
And the quiz was stunning.
Yeah.
I hope she's on Victoria. Actually.
Yeah.
She was really good. But
I'm not saying I'd be any good.
I think you've got the dulcet tones for it. You could do, legs 11 and two fat ladies. Was it 2 ducks or something?
22. Yeah, 2 little ducks. 22. Yeah. Mark, what about you?
I'd kind of fancy being a mixologist in something like the World Class Bar on Celebrity, or working in Spellbound as one of the magicians.
Oh my god,
that is so cool.
Awesome.
Yeah. No. If you're going to do it in the World Class Bar, can you make me a bramble, please?
Yeah, no problem at all.
I'm just saying, Ryan has just put in the chat as well that he'd be the security guard at the casino that walks around. That would scare me. Those guys scare me. They're the scary guys that you're like, I'm a little bit scared because they don't almost have any neck. They're just like shoulders and scare and glare at you, and you're like, I'm just doing my 1 cent bid, so I can't do any more. I'm just not a proper dinner.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Well, thank you very much.
Thanks for joining, guys. And if you haven't already, just pop over to Sweet Natured. Make sure you subscribe. The guys have a range of different content, including podcasts as well.
And you have a video that you've just released now at the same time as
about About
Yeah.
25 minutes ago.
Yes.
25 minutes ago. That's kind of time for
So, but they can wait until 6 o'clock to watch that.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, please
Yeah.
we will be watching it at 6 o'clock when I go to the gym after.
Yeah.
So I'll be going.
I'll
be like on the gym, like watching. Lindsay's dulcet tones will relax me.
Oh, great. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks for joining.
Cheers, guys.
All right, see you next week.
See you next week.
Bye.
Thanks. Oh no, they're great, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, we love Mark and Linz, and so we can't wait to cruise with them next week as well. So, yeah, I mean, let's just quickly check on the chat and just see what we've got in the chat here.
So much going on in the chat.
I'm so sorry, guys, but yeah, there's so much to share here.
Lizzie just said that she loves Cunard, and she'll be on QM2. I love a QM2. Do you know that was our first Cunard cruise, wasn't it? We were petrified before going on. I kid you not. I was like Hyacinth Bouquet. I took so many cases that first cruise on QM2. It was a 4-nighter, and I swear I took enough clothes for about 3 weeks.
Yeah,
it was so fun.
How many sports jackets do I need to pack? How many polos?
It's so true.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Yeah, no, that's very true. Oh, see, Alfie is getting up. Yes, we know Alfie. Rub it in. Alfie is we're doing a 4-nighter on Queen Victoria, and Alfie is lucky enough to be going on, I think it's like a 2-week.
Oh, no.
Cruise. I'm very jealous, but sadly, I think if we took Josh out of that long, also, I think that would have bumped straight into our
cruise.
We'd have almost, jumped ship? Is that the term?
Yeah.
We'd have gone from Queen Victoria and flown straight from Heathrow to New York. I think to get off. So that would have been a little bit extreme.
I got to work to pay for these cruises as well.
We do need to work to pay for these cruises.
Oh gosh.
Oh, controversial one here. I've just seen. So, Steph Cruise with Amber is late because she's putting up the Christmas lights. Oh, having a cheeky check. That's not controversial. Oh,
that's not.
That's perfect. Although I'm more partial at Christmas time to ginger wine, though at the moment. Cheers. This is going down a treat. My little.
This is what we have on Christmas. We have this on Christmas Day,
but
we usually have pulp in it as well. So
I'm very much enjoying my Screwball whiskey, which is my peanut butter whiskey.
I'll tell you, yeah.
So, and controversial Christmas lights up in November.
How did you get out? You would have been blown away if the weather's like us down here. That's why you're late. You're like, with the lights. So yeah, no, it's been very, very windy here. We lost our gazebo last night at about 3 o'clock in the morning.
About 3 o'clock this morning, the dog decided to go outside. Needed a bathroom break, and Justin took her out, and Justin kind of came out.
Where's the gazebo?
So woke me up and goes, our gazebo. And now saying gazebo, it's a kind of pergola. It's a metal pergola.
Yeah,
it's quite big, quite great. It's one of those fancy ones with like the proper bars going across. It's not like a flimsy little like gazebo tent thing that you put up for when you go camping.
Yeah,
it was a proper gazebo. That's kind of thing, and
it
quite heavy.
Launched.
And it had basically somehow launched itself up into the sky, flipped over into the car park next to our house.
Thank goodness nothing was damaged.
No, thankfully it had done its level best as far as we could tell to avoid hitting anything, because it could have easily gone through a car window or something.
Yeah.
And it had literally taken off. So at 3 o'clock in the morning, there's Justin and I in our pajamas, kind of trying to put this thing back over our back fence. It must have looked, if anyone's got security footage, it must look hilarious, because we just looked absolutely ridiculous.
So yeah, it's been windy.
And then basically we managed to kind of put it it's still upside down in our garden.
Yeah.
But now weighted down with everything else. But then we noticed earlier our garden chairs started to move in the wind. And those garden chairs are quite heavy.
Yeah, no, they were. And they've been blown around a bit, haven't they?
Yeah.
They're all over the back garden. I'm going to have to go and
to be fair, I think we should answer this before we move on to our next bit. I'm just going to put it up because it's only fair. So from Sweet Nature, what job would you choose to both do? Now, I can tell you one thing I would not do. And I have the utmost respect for them.
Yeah.
But I would not work in housekeeping because, oh my goodness.
I know.
How do they do like 200 rooms each? And twice a day on some ships.
They do the best job,
A laundry.
Yeah.
I think for me, and I couldn't do a bridge officer because I couldn't take the responsibility, to be honest. That would petrify me. What could I do? I think for me, it would have to be working somewhere in like I used to. So years ago, before I used to work in hotels, etc., in the events industry, and I also used to then work designing the technology that goes into the theaters in cruise ships.
Yeah.
So pre things like the giant LED domes and stuff that you get now, but that sort of technology, and it's still kind of what I do today. So I'd probably try and morph that in. Is that cheating a bit? Maybe is that, I don't know, but I think I'd probably move that because I like that job. So I'd probably take that, or working in that entertainment team, the technical side of things, doing the events.
That's interesting. You do the technical. I'd love to be like on Virgin. They had so many of the entertainment team up there dancing on the. That's what I'd love to do.
You're not coordinated enough for that.
I know, but it doesn't matter.
I know what you could do.
What?
You could be the diva. No, Josh would be the diva.
No, I could be a diva. Josh would be the diva. He'd be like the 5-star.
Josh would be the diva. Yeah,
exactly. So yeah, that's a very interesting one. I love asking people that.
What question? What would you guys be? We've obviously seen. Ryan said earlier about being the security guard, which is fantastic. Yeah, Ryan, I could see you being the captain. Yeah, I could definitely, but I'm just I'd be too afraid that I like bump this multi-billion-pound ship and like scrape the paintwork or worse.
Yeah, exactly.
Or worse. Yeah. You know, I'd just be. I mean, I know that poor girl that was on our Beyond cruise and she bumped the tender thing. I know, but she bumped it and she was and the guy was like, "That's like £1,000 worth of paint damage." And I was like,
on a $1 million tender. So yeah. Let's have a look at some other questions that we've got as well.
Someone said there would be head food taster. I like that one,
Kevin. I like that, Kevin. Kevin, yes.
I like that.
Definitely
Although,
food taster.
Given that I'm trying to be on a diet at the moment and trying to lose some weight, maybe not so good.
It'd be salad and fruit,
So, also, I've got quite a few allergies that would probably end up in the hospital wing very quickly. So, yeah.
Okay, so we've also got...
Steph's actually working... I'd work in retail. Oh, that's true.
Yes.
You do get your days off during the port days. Correct. Although you're kind of stuffed if it's a 12-day transatlantic, aren't you?
Ooh.
It's 12 days of working, or are you going to take that shift off? That cruise, I'm off. I'm sick.
We had some other questions as well, so we'll just go back up.
Cocktail taster. That's
cocktail taster is also good.
So
Jamie.
What is the most important element of a cruise? Cabin, food, excursions? For me personally, I choose itinerary, ship, and then price. Although they're my three kind of top things that settle it, because there's a lot of itineraries I do, but I wouldn't do it on that cruise ship. But I also wouldn't pay that price for that cruise ship. So that they kind of factor in equally. In terms of once I'm on a cruise, I am a bit of a foodie.
Yeah.
I don't really like cruises where mind you, I've not yet particularly had a bad. I've had bad food experiences, but never had really bad food. I don't know. So I do like my food. So I think food's an important bit there.
I think food
certainly really, over entertainment and stuff.
Yeah, food over entertainment. I mean, we're sitting here talking about how we're trying to lose weight, and then we're talking about food. But the thing is that
thanks.
It's thanks.
Thanks.
But what and the gym. I mean, Jim's our best friend at sea. So, it's interesting. It depends on who we're going with. So, one of the things why we chose, I suppose, Virgin as a group cruise is one, it's food and entertainment is just the best thing. I mean, I want to be on a ship where I'm entertained, having a good time, and that's the itinerary is good. But on those types of ships, I just think it's just a big atmosphere of being around with people and having a really good time and eating really nice food. That's what Virgin do really well as well.
One thing as well, although I do obviously, I love cruising with Justin and Josh and just the three of us, but some of the best cruises I think I've ever had have always been when you've got friends on there. Or you make friends on the cruise, because that just really does make a cruise something special. The best memories are always on that.
Because then you can share them, and it's so good.
It's interesting though. Excursions. I've never really thought about that, because quite often we're ones that just explore ourselves. Yeah, but I suppose that kind of comes under itinerary. I suppose that it has to be somewhere that I want to go to. I don't think I could just do it before the ship or because it was a cheap cruise necessarily. What am I?
Yeah. So Ryan said entertainment can mainly be achieved by the group of people you're with.
In our case, yeah, sometimes definitely.
Oh my gosh. There is a lot of B-roll out there that will never see the light of day. Never.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with this with Lizzie as well. That I would never work for guest services. They have the most respect from me.
Oh,
because some people are so rude.
Yeah.
And ask the most bizarre thing. I mean, I've had the most bizarre requests before on a guest services staff member sometimes, you know, you're just like, really? That's what you're asking for? That's your priority right now? Okie dokie.
Yeah.
But yeah, they put up with a lot of rubbish.
I can't believe how much, like, but then again,
and they work insane hours.
In all fairness, like recently when we were on Queen and we had a lot of problems, and look, it's a maiden voyage. That a lot of crew just pulled out from other different cruise lines and that, but they were quite rude, weren't they, at customer service? And it was nothing. We weren't being unreasonable, I don't think. It's basically we had a drinks package, and they kept charging us for all our drinks all the time, and we had to keep going to them, and they said they'd sort it out, and it went on for 3-4 days. And they'll just quit rude in the end. So
Lizzie has asked, what are we going to look forward to most on Queen Victoria?
The ship.
Apart from obviously seeing Mark, Lindsay, Gavin and
Luke and Emma, the whole lot.
All of those wonderful people. Apart from that, I think for me, it's seeing the big Christmas decorations.
Yeah.
Because I'm a big bit of a Christmas fan, and given that we're boarding on the 1st of December, that's acceptable to me, because before December, Christmas doesn't exist before December. I might buy Christmas presents before December,
but we don't.
But I don't put anything up and talk about it. Is that even now when we have the radio on, and if it comes on Christmas, which just last, I turn the radio off in the car. I'm like, nope. And he's like, seriously? I'm like, no, we're not listening to Christmas music now.
Exactly.
No.
Exactly.
So we don't do that one. And the interestingly, kind of follow-up question I just saw was from Lindsay Mark. Lindsay. Which was, what festive treats are you most looking forward to trying at the Christmas market? Well, apart from its Bruges, the chocolate, obviously.
Chocolate, Glühwein.
Glühwein.
Oh no, that when we were in Antwerp last year, they
did like waffles with Glühwein.
Oh, could you
have
good Glühwein syrup?
Glühwein syrup and waffles, would that work?
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure what this is to do with
that's you pouring,
pouring the syrup.
There.
Gay hand.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Steph, we had waffles. We went to the Waffle House.
I think a little bit of a chill in the air, walking around as it's probably not getting too dark because we've got to board the ship again.
Nice warm drink.
A nice warm drink, a bit of Glühwein, and just feeling all starting to feel a bit Christmassy.
Yeah.
Because I do like to feel Christmassy, even though having just said what I've just said. When it becomes time for Christmas, it's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
And I like a bit of Christmas. So, and this year we're going to get a bit of both worlds, I hope. So we're going to get a bit of kind of European Christmas markets, British Christmas, American Christmas, because we're going to get New York and
Caribbean
Bahamas
Christmas
for Christmas Day. So we're getting a bit of everything, really.
So
it should be amazing. Oh, hello. Sorry, clicked the wrong one. Sorry, still learning the program, guys. Sorry. Cheesy sausage.
Cheesy sausage.
You're looking forward to cheesy sausage?
Cheesy
now,
this
is.
Oh.
I've heard of like chips on mayo and cheese on mayo. Cheese on mayo? Ugh. Cheese on chips.
Yeah.
But cheesy sausage.
Cheesy sausage. Whoa.
Sounds like a bad night out.
Yeah. Tristan. So Ryan's asked us what itinerary let me start again.
What itinerary destinations are still on your to-do list? So much. We have a very exciting one, apart from our group cruise in 2026. 2026 for us is a very important year.
Yeah.
It's a rather large milestone birthday for me. It's also a milestone birthday.
21, a couple of months.
and a lot of months. So, and a little bit more than that as well. So I should be turning 40. So it's my 40th. Yeah. It's also your mother's
60th. No, 70th.
No, we're not talking about that. I wasn't going to give the day out. Okay. Sorry. We don't give a lady.
I said 60 and she'd be happy with that.
She'd be happy with 60, yeah. But and that year there's a couple of other things that are important.
Lots of anniversaries.
So lots of anniversaries, lots of important things. So we will be heading over to Asia. We're doing an absolutely stunning Asia cruise out of Singapore, over to Hong Kong, overnighting in Hong Kong, also through Malaysia and
Vietnam.
We're also going around Japan for
Taiwan.
a week and stuff, going to Taiwan.
Yeah.
And then coming back, sadly, which we're doing. We're also on Cunard that year doing grills.
Yep.
So that'll be really exciting.
Yep.
There's so much exciting stuff happening.
Yeah.
But that definitely Asia is somewhere that I want to cruise a lot more on.
Yeah.
It is a bit of a far cruise to do.
Yeah.
So it'll take a while. I would really also Alaska.
Alaska and South America.
But interestingly enough, for both of us, we've both said Antarctica is not one that particularly inspires us or excites us.
Not as much.
Could be controversial a bit.
I don't know.
But that is definitely I think our two top hit list, if you like, are Asia and Alaska. And we keep trying to find an Alaska cruise at the moment to do.
Yeah.
I'd also really like to do a Pacific Coast cruise.
Yeah.
We found a couple and we're waiting to try and find one that works with the date that works for us better. Pacific Coast, literally up and down the kind of west coast of America.
With the Mexican Riviera.
With the Mexican Riviera and stuff. But not just Mexican Riviera, kind of Mexican Riviera and then kind of going up to sort of like Portland, Seattle and stuff and then back down again.
Good.
That sort of area, I think.
New England in the
New
fall.
England
in the fall.
We were very inspired by, I think Gary did a group cruise recently and all the videos from Paul and Carol, etc. We've just been watching going, But yeah, so that's been really, I think, exciting. So before we go on to any more questions, because we'll lose track completely of time, we do have another giveaway.
Yes, we do.
Can you explain, and then I'll bring up the goodies to start showing people in a minute.
Yeah, we can do the giveaway.
Do you want to explain what they've got to do first to get the giveaway?
Yes. So after the live, what we'll do is we'll put something up. So if you haven't already known, I've been really bad because I'm not the biggest fan of Facebook. I haven't been really great on Facebook. So we have had a Cruise Boys community on Facebook for a while. And I haven't really shown it much love and attention. And I do realize that it is a great medium for us to actually, discuss things and get together. So if you haven't already, what I would say is go over and join our community so we can have good chats and that together.
And there'll be a post pinned at the top of that, which basically if you put in that you've subscribed and then you share it with a friend and things and say that you've shared it with them.
So in the messages, just put and then share it with a friend.
Yeah, share with a friend and share them at them in that post so that they do with that as well. Once you basically joined the group and shared it with a friend and you share that post with a friend, then you'll be entered into the draw. And just before we go away to New York, we will be announcing, so probably in about 3 weeks' time. So we've got 3 weeks to do that. We'll be announcing the winners. And it is basically, we were very kindly invited recently, #ad, to go on board like a lot of other cruise vloggers were, but while she was here for the day, 2 days, we went on Sun Princess and we have a lot of goodies to give away.
What's in here?
We have so many things. By the way, there is this wonderful bag which you can have, and you can choose this bag, or personally, my favorite is this one, which is a sparkly
gold one.
It's a gold sparkly one. It's absolutely
I love the sparkly one.
And absolutely fantastic. And I love this. And they have the same things in them. We're amalgamating the groups together on it. But you will win a water bottle.
Yep.
There is a wonderful beach towel, which I'm not going to unfold, but it has the Sun Princess
Sanctuary
Sea Maiden on it.
Yeah.
Sea Witch. I don't know that one, but pen, because everyone needs pens. It has a diary,
not a notepad. Yeah.
We have
some flip-flops. Yeah.
We have a lanyard. Ooh, funky lanyards. If you want funky lanyards. We have a cruising sanctuary duck, which I think squeaks. I can't make it squeak now, but it does squeak eventually.
Yeah.
And things. So there's all sorts of things. There's luggage tags in here. There's all sorts of really cool princess goodies in there. So you can choose the bag whether you have the sanctuary bag, which is pretty nice one actually with like gold and the sanctuary collection on it, or the gold sparkly bag as well. So
and it's for anyone that's actually joined our group already. If you just tag someone
into that
bring them in.
link as well, you'll be included as well. So it's about sharing and then them obviously and you sharing it and trying to increase the awareness because we're doing a lot more on the Facebook group now to See, the sparkly tote is amazing. It is amazing.
It is amazing.
I absolutely adore the sparkly tote. I'm a little bit hoping that they don't actually that people don't ask for that one.
Oh no, we've got a spare one. We've got a spare one.
We have got some spares, but I really like it, and I'm like, it's so cute.
Talking about the second prize, I think before we go into the second prize, what we need to do is we need to give a bit of an announcement on some exciting things that we've been working on.
We do. So I will try and queue up in a moment whilst you're talking about it, I think. So you might have noticed, as always, we're wearing our Cruise Boys merch. However, it is slightly different in that we've had
a little bit of a
upscale, let's say, in our brand. So it is still the same branding. So don't worry if you've got.
Hang on one moment, guys. Josh, if you're watching our live, I want you to come upstairs as well. He may have gone on to other stuff. He may be watching, like, I don't know, something else that he shouldn't be watching at the moment on YouTube.
Basically, we are relaunching our merch store. It will also have. It's also not just merch. It's cruising in general store. Oh, hello. Oh yes, so you may remember we used to have our Buoy for cruise.
We brought it back.
So we brought back the Buoy. Oh, hello, Josh.
Here we go.
Ooh, Josh has got a drink too.
He's got a drink too.
Is that squash?
No, it's not. It's Shelley.
Is it a Shelley Temple?
Oh, Josh, come and say hello.
You should have said I would have got you a cherry to go in it.
Yeah, there we go. So here's Josh, and he's going to model his kids one.
So we have the Cruise Boys merch for the kids as well. Yeah. So we do have our traditional kind of merchandise if you really want to do that. We also have.
So show the.
Yeah, I'm going to try. I've got to find where I stuck the blooming stuff.
Kevin said hello too. Do you want to say hello?
Stick it there. No, where did I put it? Is it here? No. Where did I put that stuff? I don't know where I put it.
It's in the where have you put it? Oh, Tristan's going to get.
I don't know where I've put it. I'm going to get fired.
Yeah, you are.
Technical's failing. Styles, no.
Design, no, sorry guys. We're just getting used to it all still. And that's the backgrounds. Oh, here we go. So we're going to show you some stuff.
So we do have some other things. So we have some exciting merch. So hopefully you can see that. So that's our hoodies, our new range of hoodies, which are in various colours. But I do quite like the red one.
Yeah.
We also have, and introducing for everyone, our international range.
We've got
so we have it in multiple languages, not just these three, but these are just examples. So we have in the German, so Ich liebe Cruise Boys, and you can choose the color. Obviously, you can change the colors. We have Je t'aime Cruise Boys if you want to be a little bit sexy. French, worst French accent. Sorry. We also have, and this is slightly, it will be changed, but it is Amo Cruise Boys. We know that, so sorry to all our Spanish fans and friends out there.
Yes.
We know it's not Ti Amo, it is Amo Cruise Boys, but we just love that in the yellow. We're buying it in the yellow.
Yeah, I'm getting that
because I absolutely love it.
I'm getting that.
So we have our international range. It will also have a few different ones. We're going to have American, which will be Yalla Cruise Boys now.
Yep.
We have our Australian one as well, which will be
I don't know, like
Bonza Cruise Boys,
Cruise Boys or something. Yeah.
And so we'll have a few different kind of like stereotypical sayings. Yeah. There will also, of course, be the English one. One loves Cruise Boys.
One loves Cruise Boys.
So there will be various our international range that's going to be coming out very soon to our new merch store.
Yep.
We will also coming up towards the summertime. We'll be bringing out our Cruise with Pride series.
Yeah.
If you hadn't noticed, Justin and I are LGBT, and therefore we are going to do our bit to support Pride and things. So this is our first one that we've done as a design with the wonderful
rainbow.
I was meaning Nicola from A Life in the Past.
Yes,
is helping us to design and put our pastoral and manage it all for us. But we have this one. We'll have a few other ranges to do with Pride and to be cruising with Pride and stuff to share our love of cruising, but also our love of each other with the LGBTQIA community.
Right, Josh, can you just move for 2 seconds?
We also have
to show you some more things that we've got here, which is really, really exciting. So this is some of the other stuff that you'll be able to get on.
Most importantly,
our bag.
We have tote bags. So not only do we have Princess tote bags to give away, we will be giving away
a Cruise
Boys bag. And if you are in the Virgin Cruise giveaway, the group cruise giveaway, this bag or navy, you can pick the color.
Will
be the bag that your stuff comes in.
Yeah.
Or with.
So some of the things we've got, this is a massive big cup, but we got like Stanley cups.
Various sizes.
So this is kind of our Cruiser Pride collection. So as you can see, it's all nice.
But you can also have the normal Cruise Boys logo. You can have Buoy on it, etc. You can choose multiple
Comes
colours.
with a big straw, so don't worry, guys.
There's a big straw.
Big gulp scorch.
I don't personally get the Stanley cups, but apparently they're really popular, and I don't know anything. So.
Yeah. Oh, Kevin's asked about the Canadian. Oh,
we will do. Kevin,
we'll have to do like
Kevin,
something
can
like...
you message us with a specific Canadian one? We could do I Love Cruise Boys A.
Or sorry. I love Cruise Boys.
Sorry, A.
Sorry,
I love Cruise Boys.
Yeah, sorry, A.
We'll have to come up with.
But yes, no, tell us because we will have a Canadian.
We will definitely do a Canadian.
Definitely. Yeah. So there's another.
We also have some other ones. So we have some kind of like carabiner mugs. So it's not just about when you're on a cruise. Sometimes it can be
when you're on an excursion,
going around the house, going to work. Sometimes you just want to make sure that no one else steals your mug. You can one, clip it to your bag, and two, be very stylish.
Yeah. We've got some coffee cups as well, like our.
This is an important one for me because I'm always spilling my coffee, so this is a good one for me.
This is what I do my protein shakes in. I'll be like when I go to the gym.
It's the coffee. It's mine.
I don't know. We've got yo.
Please turn around, show them.
Cruise Boys hats. So I think we're going to have a range of different hats as well, and I think we might put like the Buoy logo on here as well.
Yeah.
So because I like to wear my hat backwards. Oh, goodness me, what's happened there? He's knocked the glass over. Okay.
At least you finished drinking.
Right, and then the last thing. This is quite interesting.
These are interesting ones. So these are for in your car, and they're to stop your bottle or can or anything and things from moving around in your drinks holder, because everyone knows there's drinks holders in your car never quite
they get all mucky as well.
And they get all mucky and dirty. Well, this doesn't matter because you can take it out and you can give it a clean.
Yeah.
And they're just there to little like silicone on the bottom so they don't slip. Non-slip ones. But so we will have a whole host of stuff coming up to our Shopify store soon, and we'll be launching that imminently.
So we'll let you know.
So
all
really
a range of different colours,
and some of them just being some sayings. There will also be coming out into the new year some range from Josh is going to do a range where I'm loving the mustache at the moment, Josh. Absolutely just seeing that they're like he's got this like perfect like pink mustache lipstick on. It's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
But we're going to be bringing out a kit designed by Josh range.
Yeah.
For kids, for cruising, which
and
will include and Bunny. Yeah.
And Bunny.
So there will be things like only cruise with Bunny.
Yeah.
And of course the most important one. Where's Bunny?
Because
we forgot him nearly. As you
we didn't. He forgot him in Malta. So Ryan, we would have been ringing you to try and get you to go try and get Bunny.
So that was an interesting trip. But yeah, so there'll be lots of interesting ones, not just strictly Cruise Boys related, but they will have a Cruise Boys element to them, but be also ones that you could wear around and not just the merch, but there will be the merch, and it's I would say a really high quality.
It's good
the
quality.
Color is
superb,
vibrant. It's not kind of these ones that we used to get that were kind of slightly washed out print. It really is clear,
very
print.
clear, and the colors really stand out.
And the quality of the print is really good. Even like on things like here, goodness me. Here on this thing is huge. It's like a gel kind of like print onto it, slightly raised in 3D. It's really
feels good, doesn't it? It does. Look.
Don't you stroke my Stanley mug? So it's very
it's
quality
good.
stuff.
It's good.
We're working with Nicola from
A Life in the Parks,
purely because we know that the quality of stuff that she's producing is really
great.
Superb,
yeah,
and we want to ensure that stuff that we're putting out there is really high quality.
And
just like I spend a lot of time doing my content that we edit, we want to make sure that that's good quality. Exactly. Sorry. Just made me chuckle that. Yes, it would have to be sorry. I like Cruise Boys.
That would be true. Yes, we do need to think about the Canadian.
Yeah, there will definitely be
some other ones. I know there's a lot of other countries where we've got.
And it'll be an evolving collection. So we have our. We will also have a Netherlands one.
Yeah.
It will traditionally, standardly come in orange, bright orange, but for obvious reasons. But you can obviously choose the color, and it will be in Dutch.
So Dutch, and then I think
So we're going to try and
probably get a whole range of
if you can name it, we'll probably come up with it, and if not, let us know, and we will happily look into it with Nicola as well.
Happy to do anything.
So we will be coming up with as much as we can.
One of the last things that I wanted to mention before we just go off with some other questions before we go is we have been buying cruise maps, and you would see them in our videos. You'd see it in the background sometimes.
It's an absolute obsession with us. When I can't buy ships, because these are an absolute obsession for me, is buying these. I love having these as a memento of our cruises that we've done, but Justin always winches at me that they're quite expensive, which they are. And we're also running out of shelf space for these. So we decided to say
the shelf is sagging from the weight.
It's actually sagging from the weight of the ships that go on it. I've had to move them up. So we started doing the cruise maps. With the cruisemaps.com. Like a lot of other people, we were introduced through Emma Cruises for those, and we can't thank her enough because it's an absolutely fantastic way to mark a really great memory.
It's just special. It's just, I find it so special.
And we started with our Queen Anne one earlier this year in May. We got the one for the maiden voyage in the special frame and everything else and things, and we've done key ones since then, but we were fast realizing we were running out of wall space, so we have moved on and now purchased the album
that sits on your coffee table.
The coffee table album, which we love as well, because anyone that comes around our house will know, one, our house smells of MSC because we always have the MSC for me smell, and we will also have that there to remember our past cruises and things. So it kind of is a nice way to just look back and go, and also really interestingly, you get the really interesting quirks, like where you didn't dock in a port,
or when we had a medivac. It was great, and you actually see the loopy loop because we had a medivac.
So it is real live data. It's not just a approximation. It is real life data, and it's absolutely fantastic. I can sit and look at them for hours. Because it is just fascinating.
Right. Before we go,
we do have specifically on that
10% discount.
We have a 10% discount. So if you go to thecruisemaps.com, you use the checkout Cruise Buoys, all in capitals. It will get you a 10% discount on your ones. That also works now during the Black Friday, I believe, as well. It's not excluded, so you'll get an extra 10% discount off. And there is also a link on our website for that as well.
So before we go, let's just quickly go through and we'll just check on some of the other comments that we've got as well.
I like that. I like the way. The album is a lifesaver because we were fast running out of space. Let's be honest.
I was like, how are we going to have? Because we don't have much more wall space, and it's going to get very crowded with the cruise that we do. So I think sometimes, it's good to have those ones that sit on your coffee table and you can flick through and have a look and see.
Show conversation people as well.
Yeah, it's a good conversation one. And then you can go, guess what? I've got it on YouTube.
It's interesting actually as well, because the number of people that see them even in my work, because this is also during the daytime my work office, and they see them in the background and they ask me questions about them. And it sparks that conversation about cruising and things, and it's amazing how many people do cruise that wouldn't necessarily talk about it. So it's a great conversation starter. I absolutely believe in that. So we got a question of where can I score some Cruise Buoys match? So we've just kind of covered that. We will share the link out. I think Lizzie has. No, she hasn't shared it yet. But
no, we don't know.
We haven't shared it with Lizzie.
It's coming soon. Sorry,
it's nearly there. It's nearly there, but probably watch this space. Probably tomorrow we'll be launching that formally, and we'll share the link, etc. For the Shopify link that you can then go and buy things, and we will have shipping before Christmas. Very excitingly, yes. So what cruises do we have for 2020? So many. We are back on Costa.
So
we have.
I know. Hang on with Costa. There's been a bit of bad press about Costa, but trust me, like if you've seen our videos, it's not for everyone, but we actually quite enjoy it.
For the price you pay, it's superb value.
I love it.
We'll say that. So we're back on there. We are also off to the US to go on World America, not for the inaugural, but soon after, and we're in Yacht Club. It's also some of our very good friends from
Bob and Holly from Innocents Abroad.
It is their first MSC cruise.
So we thought, we better
not their first cruise by a long shot, but the first MSC. So we're going along to hold their hand a little. But also because it's World America and we want to go on Yacht Club.
So exactly.
but we will be doing that. We are also off on a 16-night one on Celebrity to the fjords in an aft cabin. It's going to be stunning.
Yeah, all the way up,
all the way up to like Nordkapp and things, and back and Svalbard. Oh, it's going to be amazing. That's going to be absolutely stunning. And we have so many others that are booked in that I'm kind of losing track. Some that we can't talk about. We do have a Virgin one at the end of the summer as well. That's a week. That is a week, but it's only to northern Spain and stuff out of Portsmouth. We have potentially some other stuff towards the October time next year as well.
Yeah.
And we have a few other ones, some that we have to be very quiet about because they're surprises for certain people.
Oh, yes, there is. Yeah, that's true.
Be talking about those and you'll see those all and something that's very exciting.
Yes.
But yeah, we have so many, and I'm sure I'll find a way to squeeze a few more random weekends.
Weekends in somewhere.
So we'll do those ones. But yeah, we have so much. There won't be a Christmas one next year. Well, there might be. We might do a cheeky Christmas markets one again, but we won't be going away next Christmas because the January is actually when my birthday is, and we'll be on Queen's Grill on Cunard. So I kind of almost treat that as a 2025 because it's so early in January in 26.
Well, it's part of my it is my annual leave year. So
that's true. That's very true. It is. But yeah, so I think we are about out of time. Yacht Club, Yacht Club is spot. Yeah, I know. We've done Yacht Club twice now.
Yeah.
The one thing I think we're really looking forward to on Yacht Club this time is that we're actually going to the private island. Hopefully.
Oh yeah. And we get to.
So we'll get to experience the private island, Yacht Club private island as well, parts. So that'll be really exciting to try because we've tried so many times during the pandemic to get over there prior and things to go on the private island. But Ocean Cay is the private island. So we're going to be going there on that cruise next Easter. And it should be really exciting. We're really excited.
Yeah, we are. No, absolutely.
And it's a week in Yacht Club, which is always wonderful.
Yeah.
And, I mean, that ship. Justin's really excited about going on those swings that go over the edge. I am not.
Oh, yes. I will. I'm scared of heights. If you know me, I'm scared of heights, but I'll try anything.
We've done Yacht Club. Does kind of spoil you. It is difficult. We have done it. We have gone back to sailing in a normal cabin. We did an inside actually. MSC since, but it is hard. You do kind of go, where's my butler?
Yeah.
Where's my there's no little nibbles with my after. So those sorts of things come back from the cat. Oh, there's no little nibbles in my cabin. But it is really lovely. Can we take you with us? You're more than welcome to come with us if you want. I think it's actually quite a booked out cruise. But if Josh decides to tell us that he doesn't want to go, or if he decides that he's not interested, because apparently we never do anything fun.
Is that true?
I said recently to a friend that we never take him anywhere nice, and I was like, the Caribbean earlier this year, New York.
And if you know 5-star Josh.
So, but if he chooses to turn us down, Ryan, you're more than welcome to come. Although I think there might be a queue.
Yeah, there is probably going to be a queue. So
we're also trying to book in a transatlantic on QM2. We've been looking at a few options, so that should be quite exciting as well.
So I think we got one more, and then because we're up at the hour, it goes so quick. It
does go so quickly.
From Richard as well. So World America should be excellent. Yeah, it's going to be good.
Yeah, so we will be hopefully getting those vlogs out quite quickly after, as we said, it's Easter time that we're going. So around the sort of like March, April time. So, yeah, but it does look. I mean, we loved our time on World Europa. It was so short.
Yeah,
but it should be really.
It should be
amazing,
good. It
should be an excellent ship, I think. And hopefully they've learned. MSC are quite good at learning from previous ships to doing the new one. So that'll be interesting to see.
Hopefully iron out some of the quirks.
Yeah.
Wonder if it looks like Tatooine, like World Europa. I think it looked like Tatooine or something.
I think there's a whole little thing with like a castle somewhere on the ship I've seen.
Okay, be interesting. So Richard's looking forward to our vlogs. They're on World America in August, so 2 weeks after QM2. Lovely. You know, QM2, as we said earlier, is a really lovely ship as well.
Yeah.
So
that's good, not. But yeah, so we are going to go because I need to go off to the gym, and Josh will want dinner at some point, and we want to let you guys go off as well. But as you said, keep an eye out for all the various giveaways. Don't forget we have our group cruise giveaway, which is if you inquire and book onto the group cruise before the end of February next year, then you'll be entered into surprise draw. 2 top prizes. They're all top prizes, but 2 prizes of either a splash of romance or
equivalent bar
tab. A prize of a bag of goodies from our new merch store. Or from Sweet Natured, a bag of goodies from their merch store as well. We also have, as we said, the one for our Facebook, which is for the princess giveaways.
And a t-shirt. We didn't even explain that. And we said a t-shirt from our merch store.
Yes, so we had a t-shirt from our merch store. For
as a second.
That was another prize for
another prize for the.
So there'll be a princess bag.
I'll put something up on the community
giveaway.
Chat.
There'll be 2 princess bags given away for that, full of all those goodies, and a prize of also a t-shirt from our merch store, which you can pick and the size, etc. And Nicola will kindly ship it to you. And
that's it. Guys, thank you so much. I mean, there's so
next
much.
Week we'll be on a cruise.
We will.
There will be a video, I hope. Yeah. I've got to go out to Baku for work this week, so I will probably do editing on the plane like a mad person. But yeah, this time next week we're off to the Christmas markets in Cunard. So watch the space. We will hopefully get those out before Christmas this year. Yeah, I'll try and get those out. Not wait a year. We're not going to make you wait.
Well, we won't let you.
But we'll certainly get videos out for that one, and there'll be a full review and things as well. And then we will be back before we go on.
Odyssey of the Seas.
Odyssey of the Seas from New York. So much to go. Wow.
So, Josh, a few hellos for you as well. So, do you just want to say a quick hello to everyone?
Hello.
Hello. Look at the camera up there.
Camera's there, man.
The camera's up here. I know.
I'm bad. I look down.
We're looking down, but the camera's up there. So you say hello. You looking forward to Cunard?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to be a butler on Cunard, yeah? No, you're not going to learn silver service.
We're going to get you trained.
Yeah, we're going to get you trained so that when you come home, you can give us silver service. So everyone have a great weekend.
Have a good
the rest of the weekend.
Have a good rest of the weekend. Don't get the Sunday scaries. And if you do, just rewatch our live because I'm sure that'll get rid of them.
Or any of our other
any other videos. Or also don't forget to go and check out Sweet Nature's new video, which is out now too.
Yep.
So we will see you soon.
Oh, one thing we forgot to say. Sorry, just before we go. Oh, they're not here.
What?
Our Christmas cards.
Oh yes. If you're on our Patreon, then we have sent out most of the cards. In fact, Christmas cards.
Yeah,
if you're not and you sign up in the next week, we will also get you a card, and you'll also get postcards. And there's a whole host of other things on our patreon.com/cruiseboys.
Yep.
Until then, we'll see you all later. Have a good evening, and don't get the Sunday scaries, guys.
Bye.
Bye.